Recently, we talked about inflation and then how, on a poll that I've been conducting, when I ask what the current frustration is with your money, there's been a large an uptick in votes on like, I feel like we're doing okay right now, but I'm worried about inflation with the future. Like, what the heck does this look like? And we talked last time about why inflation's happening and some of those things. And it was like set the groundwork. But I really felt like we need to talk about how to handle inflation. Like, how do you actually move forward? So today I want to do that. If we haven't met, I'm Aimee Cerka, your go-to money confidence coach for making money simple with straight to the point strategies, all so that you can make more money in less time. Let's talk about inflation and what you can control. Because sitting there worrying about things or watching the news in fear is not getting you anywhere. You will not get to success by doing those things. Even just vibrational energy, that's not where you want to be. So, what can you do? You can focus on what you can control. And the best way I know how to do that is walking you through why the Unstoppable Finances framework is the framework to help you do that. Okay. The Unstoppable Finances framework is my signature framework. It's a four-part framework to help you achieve those unstoppable finances, to finally figure out the money thing. The first part is offense. And offense is making money. That's the part that you're doing as female entrepreneurs. You're making money in your business. You might have a 9 to 5. You might have a spouse that works. You're making money. Yes, you want to be making more money. And we talk about that inside Money Mastery Academy. We talk about strategies. But what I found is when you get the other three parts of the Unstoppable Finance Framework in place, then you start making more money. So, what are the other three parts, right? The second part is defense. Defense is managing your money. This is taking care of what you have on both the personal and the business side because your business as a female entrepreneur affects your personal and your family and your personal affects your business as well. We have to take care of both. Even if you're not a numbers person, there's a way to do this. This isn't about lack or limitation. For a lot of people, budget is one of those words. It's like, oh, I don't want to like it. It's a four-letter word. That's not the point. Your budget is simply a tool to help you prioritize what's important to you and your business and the things that you love. It's just helping you prioritize. Oh, managing your money, taking care of those things, whether it's staying in your QuickBooks, doing your personal budget, a debt payoff plan, they all fall within the defense. A lot of the typical strategies that we think of and probably try and shy away from, that's the defensive part of the framework. But that's only the second thing, right? The third part is the battlefield. And the battlefield is your money mindset, economics, rules of the game. So, the last video that we did, if you didn't catch it, I'll make sure to link to it below, where we talked about inflation and like, why is inflation actually happening now? That was helping you with the battlefield because we have to know why these things are occurring. Why are the things going on that are? Then we also have to address our money mindset because we have experiences. We have flawed beliefs when it comes to money. And if we don't address those, we're self sabotaging. We're all doing it because your money mindset was formed by about the age of 10. And we didn't have life figured out by the age of 10. And your parents didn't either. They're doing the best they can, but we all have these beliefs that are showing up and limiting us. Whether it is you saw somebody be successful growing up, but they didn't spend time with their loved ones. So you're like, subconsciously, if I make a lot of money, I'm not going to have great relationships. So I don't want to make a lot of money. Or maybe you didn't have a lot of money growing up and you feel like money is scarce and you have to hold on tight to it because you don't know where the next paycheck's coming from and you want to be able to take care of your family. Both of those things can be addressed within the battlefield, the money mindset, economics, rules of the game. But the fourth and final part, and the part that really makes it work, this is why it almost becomes like a matrix as opposed to just a step by step framework. But the fourth and final part is coaching because you're going to get to where you want to go a heck of a lot faster if you have somebody in your corner cheering you on, right? Even professional athletes have somebody there to help them review the footage. It's not that you can't succeed. You can. I know you can. You have totally got this, but you're going to get there faster with a lot less heartache with somebody in your corner, somebody who gets it, somebody who can be the expert for you, save you time that you don't have to know all the things, right? So when we look at inflation, focusing on what we can control, we're working on the battlefield, we're being aware of why inflation's happening. We're being aware of the money mindset stories that are being triggered by this lack and the news and the negativity that's showing up. We're focusing on the defense by managing our money, making sure things aren't falling through the cracks, that we're on top of things, that we're spending money on things that are important. We can also talk about the debt payoff plan, because one of the things the credit card companies are doing to try and navigate inflation is raising interest rates. That's the topic for another day. And then offense, because you can only manage your money so far. So then let's help you make more money so that inflation doesn't feel as much of a burn. So which part of the unstoppable finances framework do you're like, I need to add that into my strategy? Let me know below, and we'll see you next time.